100.3 Phillies R&B DNA here, sitting with Mr. Jalyn Hall, the prodigy superstar. How you doing, man?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm all good, man. I'm all good. So I know we came here to talk about something in particular. We'll get that into a little bit. We'll just talk about your resume for a little bit, man. You've been acting for what it seems to be quite a while now, but you're how old? Only 18?
17.
17. See, you're not even legal yet, man. What's going on? You've been on Emmett Till. You've been American. You've been All American. You got the series crossover going on now, man. What has been your most fulfilling moment growing up as a child actor?
Oh man. Most fulfilling, man. I would say every time I get the call that I book something else. A lot of times we can get, accustomed as actors, because, what I'm saying, it is our job, what I'm saying. Okay, yeah, you got the role, say, all right, bet, on to the next. But it's really crucial to kind of bask in it, and reflect and become allow yourself to be grateful and humbled by it because when you think about where I started, when I think about where I started with just this dream and no idea on how to make it a reality, and it happening for me every day, it's like, man, God is good, and thank you for allowing me to do this and live out my dreams. So the most fulfilling for me is anytime I get to another stepping stone, another height in my career, and I can sit there and look back and like, wow, look how far I've came.
Mm-hmm. That's a wonderful answer because it's not complacency. It's at the same time just gratitude and gratefulness, being at this spot. But then your next greatest thing is what's ahead of you. So that was a wonderful answer. We'll do it on the flip side. What's been the most challenging thing in your short time being an actor?
Oh man, I'm gonna keep it real with you, because I feel like I can. It's kind of just juggling the personal life, man. You know, I am so grateful at what I'm doing because this is what I want to do, and I know I want to do it till the end.
Mm-hmm.
But there's definitely some sacrifices that have to be made, what I'm saying. If it's online school, and I'm a social person, I love people talking, communicating, going out, having fun. And as we know, what I'm saying, historically school has been that place where for you to go, and of course to learn and educate yourself, because that is important,
Yes,
very
sir.
important, but also to be social and have fun and friends and everything like that. It doesn't hinder me because I still have my friends. I still go out and have fun. But of course, there is that aspect. And then if there's like a party or, what I'm saying, a friendly obligation hanging out, it's like, man, I'm not even going to be there, bro. I'm going to be halfway across the world. So that's definitely the most challenging thing. But then again, you take the good with the not even the bad, just the inconvenient, and but it makes up. I wouldn't change it for the world. Um, if there's ever anything with the craft, there's never any challenge. Getting better is always the key. Adapting, taking direction, adapting characters, being creative. That has always came easy to me, and not even in a conceited way, but a wanting to get better kind of way, a wanting to learn, a wanting to, how can I better myself? You tell me what you see me doing to get better at a certain thing. So never any challenges there, but I would just say overall, just keeping it level headed with the personal life.
Great answer. So I did some digging and I'd seen you had an interview with Jimmy Fallon on Tonight Show where you had presented your mother the wonderful opportunity to meet Whoopi Goldberg and she bowed in front of her. So that was more or less a starstruck moment for her. Have you had any starstruck moments personally running into any celebrities throughout your time?
Oh man. Um, Of course. Of course, there's those moments where it's like, you try to stay cool, but then it's like, what I'm saying? They're right in front of me. It's been many times. Will Smith, right? Martin Lawrence, oh my God, Angela Bassett. Um, Such great actors, Zendaya. The list goes on, and it's like, oh my God, like I watch you and I admire you, and then sometimes more often than not, they've seen you around or seen maybe a glimpse of your project, and it's like, how, you know me, and it's amazing. Even Whoopi Goldberg herself, but I think the aspect of it was with my mom, like growing up, in that era. When I met Miss Whoopi, she was like a family member instantly, like welcome with so much love. But yeah, there's definitely been my moments where I'm like, wow, you're you, you know.
Yeah. That's amazing, man. So out of those top stars that you name, is there anybody that you aspire to work with? Anybody who, any director you aspire to be a project of?
Yes, Ryan. I've met Ryan. I had the opportunity to sit down and have a conversation with him. If there's ever anything in the works that requires, a young African American man, I'm hoping he hits me up on that. Of course, those actors, Will Smith, all these great people, Kevin Hart. So the list literally goes on. We will be here all day. So just whoever I can work with, man.
So in sports, I'll make this analogy for basketball. You know how when like a player says he got dunked on, oh, this cat dunked on me, that was my welcome to the league moment. Is there
Right.
something that happens to you that has been like, welcome to the industry?
Oh man. Yo, I like how you worded that question. Yo, I've never gotten that question before. Wow.
Maybe you were late to an audition. They was like, oh man, tough luck, buddy, or something like that. Or it could have been a good thing. You know what I mean? But it's
Yeah.
like, wow, like
You know what it
I'm
was?
really
You know what
here.
it was? This was this was my when I first started. It was two welcome to the industries. The one was when we were way back when we were doing in-person auditions. You notice how it just went to straight to the self-tape. Like I don't know somebody who's went into an audition in years. But when
Mhm.
you were going in person, and it was some of my first time, and I walk in there bright eyed, what I'm saying, I'm ready to go, and then their expression is just like cold. And it's like, dang, like, are they mad at me? Like, do they not like it? I walked out. I'm like, what am I doing? And I talked as I grew in the industry and talked to people. It's like, yeah, I mean, that's just how they are. It doesn't mean that they don't like you or they're in a bad mood. It's just that, what I'm saying, that's just the business. It's like, wow, like you gotta grow and become confident in your ability, that you're doing good, that you believe you're doing good. And then the second one, oh man, the second one it broke me down. It broke me down, but it brought me to a place where I can honestly say that leaving it all in the room is key.
Mhm.
What I'm saying, I'm a little bit of a nerd myself. I love superheroes. I remember when I auditioned for the role of Supergirl, not the role of Supergirl, but the Project Supergirl, and I was gonna be playing. What I'm saying, Alien had the powers and everything. I was super psyched. I went in there. I had like three callbacks, and then it was like they gave it to somebody else. And man, I'm not gonna lie to you, I shed some tears after that. But it just taught me to have tough skin, and not even just have tough skin, but leave it all in the room. Because once you leave it all in the room, and you showed out, whether they call you back or not, you did your thing, and it's on to the next. So those were my yeah, those are my kind of this is what it is. Get ready type of situations.
Yeah, man, that was beautiful. Wonderful answers. Now let's get to what we came here for. Let's talk about this partnership with Invisalign. How did that come about, and where do you foresee yourself taking this partnership?
Oh man. To start off with your first question, we well, I in particular had been looking for ways to grow, whether it be in the gym or just anything, trying to become, who I want to be. You feel me? My appearance and everything. And I was like, yo, my my smile, that's the first thing. Because I like to smile. I
Mhm.
like to make other people laugh. I like to laugh myself, fun and easy going. So it's like I really want that smile. Is where it'll light up a room.
Yeah,
And how do you get that, right? You go to the best in the biz, which is, for me, in my opinion, um, is the Invisalign treatment. And we had, steady connection and steady conversation with them till we got to a place where we were like, let's do this, let's make it happen. And here we are. And then as far as where I see myself, once my treatment is done, who else in the family needs it? I'm gonna turn them on to them. Who else out there in the world, just in general, needs it? We must spread it, because it's a way for not only even our young people, not even our teenagers, not even our young adults, our adults, our elders. It's literally never too late. And then there's no hindrance, right? So the sky's the limit with this brand. The sky's the limit. And I really appreciate the Invisalign brand and this Invisalign treatment for helping me become the person I want to be. Walk into the spot, smile, and set it off. Mm,
Who has the most perfect smile that you have seen?
Megan good. Megan good.
I love that answer.
Beautiful smile. Like I said, smiles can be infectious, and hers, it really is. It makes you want to smile. It makes you feel good. Yeah.
And well, hopefully, I'm guaranteed this Invisalign campaign will get you bright-eyed and bushy-tailed with those teeth that's ready to match her smile. And maybe y'all can make some connections off of that, man. That's wonderful. What you got
Yes,
coming up
sir.
next, Jalyn?
Oh man, if you guys haven't checked it out yet, MLK/X, definitely go watch that on Nat Geo right now, Hulu, Disney Plus, and also season 6, All American on the way. Also, a Muhammad Ali limited series called Fight Night. Definitely read up on that. Crazy talented cast, and all of this is coming this year. Is coming soon.
I can't wait, man. Where can we find you at on social media?
Find me on all platforms at Jalyn Emil Hall. That's JALYNEMILHALL.
The amazing Jalyn Hall, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your time, boss, man. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you. You have a good one.
Yes, sir. 100.3 Phillies R&B. We out of here.